Hi, I'm Dara, and this is a Right Way. I actually want to touch on the other end of the spectrum. What if you're not afraid of failure? What if you found a way to overcome that and now you're afraid of success? So, that can also be a very real thing that artists experience on the journey to getting their creative ideas out into the world. You're afraid, like you're excited about the prospects of how far this could go. But what if things really take off and you get that magic moment in your career and things are just flying and you're kind of afraid of success because that's going to upend your life as you know it. Whether it's, not necessarily like a fear of being famous or walking the red carpet in a nice outfit and smiling with celebrities and photographs, not necessarily that kind of fear of success. But some of us may experience touches of imposter syndrome and also the idea that maybe we're not fully deserving of certain opportunities. Because let's face it, as artists, the journey to get to that next level, there's a lot of challenges and different twists and turns along the way. And maybe you have friends who are fellow creatives and you look at them and you wonder, okay, wow, this person has struggled so much and they're so talented too, and they haven't gotten this far along, or you may compare yourself to other people along the way, or you may even think the opposite. Like maybe you find that you feel you are a little more talented or further along than someone else, but they have gotten more accolades and more milestones of success than you feel that you've achieved. So fear of success is a very, very real thing. It can be something that can be an impediment to you actually making progress in your career. So when it comes to being afraid of success, because, let's face it, sometimes all of us may find ourselves in a loop where we're just trying to, we're in survival mode. We're focused on, all right, let me just do this. And we never take a moment to think big. We're almost afraid to think outside of a little box that we've been accustomed to, even as creatives, right? So when it comes to fear of success, one of the most important things you have to keep in mind is that it can be just as easy for you to quote unquote hit a roadblock or a challenge or a setback as it is to go up to the next level. It's really a lot of different variables that can happen that can put you on a pathway to either outcome at any given moment. So keeping an open mind and an open heart, that's important. And always taking a second to picture yourself at that next level opportunity. What would be your dream or your vision for yourself as a creative? Like pretend that you're not worried about, I have to make this much money every month, or I have to do this or deal with that, or I have to make sure that this is accommodated for. Just try to push that out of your head for a second and reflect on what that dream scenario looks like for you. And you have to dream about that. I think it's important to dream about that a little bit every day. People may find you and they may tease you like, looks like you're daydreaming. I think that's a part of the journey too, right? You have to daydream. You have to think big. You have to picture yourself in that setting where it's like, this is what I always wanted or hoped for. And when you get there, you may find that, of course, it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be, but you have to picture yourself there first. I can think of some very wonderful moments that I've had in my career, and I'm still kind of in awe of how it all came together, like getting my first check from a big studio company. Thank you, Disney. Getting into the writer's room as a staff writer on a TV series. All of the big milestones that I've experienced that I used to just daydream about. And one day when it actually happened, I just couldn't believe it. Being able to produce my own movie back in my hometown of Detroit and, bring my friends on set and make something incredible and amazing as a team. all of these were things that I used to just dream about. And then one day, the opportunity actually synced up. But in my mind, I was always prepared for that possibility. So as much as it is important for you to prepare for the lean times and the difficult times and the challenging times, and you want to think responsibly and always think having plans and contingencies for what if something goes all the way wrong, right? What am I going to do then? But you also want to take that time and energy to think, what if things go right? What if things really take off and fly? You want to be prepared for both possibilities, right? And that's the duality of the creative journey. So be prepared for both things, and you can overcome the fear of success, fear of failure, all of these fears one by one. You can tackle them and, bring it back into a reality that works for you. So thanks for watching, and keep writing.